What's up, merry? What's up, merry men and women and vagabonds? You all right over there?
Yeah, we're cool.
Jack.
What do you have there, Trent?
What?
What
looks
is that?
good.
What? Oh, no, it's nothing. It's just a Java Monster, you know. It's coffee and energy. It's the Dakota blend, personal favorite.
K-Cone is in chat for the boys.
Throw up your
Oh,
K-Cones
yeah.
in the air because
What
any
do I
donut
have
What,
here?
what do you have over there?
Rehab tea plus lemonade plus energy.
So the Arnold Palmer
That's
Monster.
3 things.
I wonder how that has. So
crispy.
It is crispy.
how Arnold Palmer's like 90, right? Or is he dead?
Arnold
I
Palmer.
feel like he's really old.
He's really old, but
'Cause,
not dead.
I mean, they named the drink after him. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like, you're just a golf player. Like, I'm going to mix lemonade and tea. And then they're like, all right, Arnold Palmer. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. Like a new invention that early.
Would you
in
be
life.
happy if
Wow.
you had a drink like that?
Hell yeah.
You'd be
Well,
happy?
I do. K-Kona blend.
Yeah, but then you'd kind of
What
have
would
to
a grand drink be made of?
What if you like went to the bar though,
Flaming
right?
hot Cheetos and Monster.
And
I don't know.
some glue inside.
A thumbtack at the bottom
Yeah.
for flavor.
Yeah, let's have the all.
No, yeah, a thumbtack garnish on top.
But, like,
Delicious.
Do you think Arnold Palmer can go anywhere without being offered one?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
he
like-
walks in the bar, he's like, I
Sam
know what
Adams.
you want. And he's
He's
like,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe
no.
he didn't even like
I
it.
know.
What if he just made
He's like,
it
actually, I really want just a Coke. He's like, no.
I know
I
you're
got
kidding. You know I got
He-
it.
he's
Like,
like,
seriously,
can
my
I get
kidneys.
Can I get a monster? Can I just? Yeah.
Please.
My sugar, the kidneys. I'm pissing every minute. All right, we have a draft, as you can see on your screen right there. Game number 2 of Vendetta versus Infamous here. Vendetta, what's at stake? They got to win every game here on Ford if they want to secure a solid spot into the playoffs.
Yes.
No chance for Infamous, but they're hoping to be the gatekeepers. Not
Love me
so
some
good.
Spoilers.
Yeah, no-
Spoil everything.
Infamous didn't have such a good game 1, but we'll see if they can bounce back with a solid draft in game 2.
We're only missing Weaver. Everyone else is still here.
Yes. Ogre.
Ogre had a pretty good game.
He did.
Helped secure the old off lane.
Yep,
Ogre
for the
is
Pretty
Deal.
good at that.
here.
Yeah, that's kind of what let them do those odder lanes, right? It's like you have someone like Ogre, you know.
You can lane anyone with him anywhere.
Yeah.
You'll see it Ogre TV, Ogre PL in the off lane. Sure, what are you going to do? Hit him? Good luck, dumbass. It's Ogre. It's
True.
Ogre.
True.
It's just facts.
What about like an early tree with like a ring of protection? Can he swing it out with an ogre? No.
The problem with Trees, he has no HP regen. His
And no
base
armor.
regen is very low.
And he has 0 armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's like.
But
a
he
ring
does
of protection.
92, 91
Casual.
Yeah, he does 91 damage. If I actually did the EHP and tree with 91 with a ring of protection, 2 armor
Carry
versus
the
a 9 armor ogre. No, you still lose.
Yeah.
Because his base attack time's lower too. Feels
Yeah.
bad.
Ogre.
Ogre. God, this hero, man. Look at him, little goober. I just love looking at him.
I
Just
know.
cheers me up.
I have that set where he's like the full knight, and it just makes me so happy to
Yeah.
play Ogre. It's great. Sir Ogre.
Sir Ogre.
Silencer.
Vendetta lost. Like,
Yeah.
this hero has been not good throughout the King's Cup. He just loses the lane. You know the matchup. Silencer against Ogre. I think
It's
you
like
said
you
it a couple of
You
times.
just
Yeah.
lose.
Just
You
repeat
lose.
it.
So they. What,
You get hit, you lose.
Yeah.
You can't
You
trade.
know it. They have to know it.
Okay, you
But
can-
why do they pick it then?
Global Science is still one of the best skills in the game, I
Yep.
guess. And his early game not early, his mid game harass is decent. You put a last word, you put a curse on people, they can't cast spells.
Yeah.
Curse will always be good
Ah.
since it does that. They're
They're protecting the black
yeah.
hole, too.
Also helps that if they wanted to
Yes.
go Enigma. Having the silencer already on your team
That
is
lets
pretty
them
sweet.
Protect your hole.
Protect your holes.
I think that's good for them as a team because it lets them pick Earth Spirit or Techies, potentially. It lets them pick kind of these odder heroes, like especially Earth Spirit, where like he has no lane, right? Like he can't really pressure anything, so he needs someone who pulls the lane back like an Enigma.
They're
There's your
terrible
Yes.
game, guys.
Yeah!
There's your
Yes!
offense.
You know why they picked
So I
Silencer?
came here late.
Because
Why?
Ogre is just in general a stupid hero, and then when you steal a couple of intelligence from him,
That's what
Even
mangoes
better.
are for, dude.
He
It's fine.
starts sniffing glue
He's got a
or
fruit
something.
stand, dude.
Do you guys like fresh? Like, have you gone to a farmer's market and got fresh fruit instead of like store fruit?
Yep.
It's crazy.
I go
how
to
much
farmer's
better it
market
is.
every Saturday.
And you get
Every
your fresh
Sunday
fruit.
here.
We don't get fruit though because I live in Nova Scotia. So the only fruit is apples.
It's snow
Everything
apples.
else is a vegetable.
Just snow apples and snow oranges.
Ah, this fresh broccoli is delicious.
I think it's about Clementine season, so that's pretty cool.
Clementine.
Yeah, it's almost Christmas.
So-
So many clementines.
What
So-
else is like popular in the winter? No, it's a good fruit. Star fruit. You guys had star
You've
fruit.
talked
I
about this
love
before.
Star fruit.
I don't
man.
know what that is.
Only if we go to like a nice hotel, you know,
Yeah.
for like an event.
They had it.
Yeah.
The one,
They
they
had
had
it.
it the one in Singapore.
Only
Star
those-
fruit for days.
Only those fancy buffets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I take full
It's-
advantage of
it's-
some shit like that.
It's weird. It like looks like a pickle, but when you cut it, it cuts into star. Like it's a star. Like the
It
little
looks
slicer
like a
stars.
pickle.
Just
What
It's
other
weird.
things? That's a fun
really
question
good.
because these picks
Do
are
you
boring.
only eat at events?
Yeah, like
Takeout.
that. I mean, like that you see at those kind of like fancy buffets that you
Oh.
hope they have there because you're never gonna get really anywhere
true.
else. You know, like for me, it's like the homemade ice cream that they usually have.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of like house-made ice cream.
a big omelet stand.
I like the.
with all the toppings, jalapenos.
Yeah, you
bacon,
can't get the omelet at
everything.
home.
No.
Well, you can, but you can't get like the fancy stuff like an
Like
everyday.
fancy eggs, like
Yeah. Okay, Lacoste. What
rhino
do you eat?
eggs.
What do you eat?
Tell me your fancy Croatian dog shit. Go.
What?
Yeah.
Tell you what?
No, what
Answer his question.
what do you look forward to or hope is like at the hotel buffet?
Yeah,
'Cause you
I
can't
hope
really
there's
get it home.
omelets there. I didn't say it was
He
fancy.
says like a nice omelet station where the dude hooks up with like all the
Everything.
fixins. Because yeah, sometimes you don't have mushrooms or certain
I don't like to
peppers or.
experiment too much with my food. If it's
Oh, you're a simple man.
Slay.
Oh, I get
if it's
the.
moving or anything looks alive, yeah, I'm not eating that.
I like the cheese stand. There's always
Oh,
like
yeah.
all these
Oh, yeah.
cheeses. I'm just like, oh yeah, let's go.
For sure.
Try them all.
You know what's overrated? Seafood.
Agreed.
Hear ya. Tastes like salt water. Don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not a big
I
seafood
don't
guy.
understand.
either.
Really?
Give me that lobster. It tastes like whatever.
It tastes like
has
salt
no
water. I agree.
no
Everyone
taste.
just bathes it in butter, and they're like, it's so good. It's like just eat the butter.
If you go to like
Why you buying lobster?
Dumbass.
like basically, now that'll ruin the economy in Nova Scotia. So don't. Please continue to buy
Please
lobster.
God, it's my
Yeah,
taxes.
like- Jeez,
lobster is a lot of work for what I feel like is not super worth.
it is a lot of work.
But like if you go to like I worked at a place in Maine for a little bit, and they're known for lobster, and so,
So cheap.
there you can get like a
yeah,
lobster
I know
roll,
it's like the
and they'll
garbage
just
southern lobster.
they'll just
yeah.
pile on the meat, so you don't have to work for anything. You just get a bunch of the meat, which is great. But I agree, mostly I'll just get a filet mignon or some shit. Vegans out there triggered as hell. We got we have a Phoenix third pick right here. For Robot Vice. So they didn't heed to any advice. They're not going to respect Bandit whatsoever. Grant, mistake?
I think so.
Okay.
You have an Enigma Phoenix. I mean, now you can pick any other two cores. They don't even have to be team fight cores. You have a Silencer, Enigma Phoenix. You already have all the team fight you need. Now you have a draft. Yeah, see, not team fight. The fact you
Wow.
open with 3 team fighters, you can do whatever the hell you want. I really like how Vendetta drafts. I
They need a stun. They need an initiator. Is Earthshaker in the pool?
For the
no,
dire?
he's not.
For
he's
who?
Banned. He's banned either way, but
For Infamous or Vendetta?
For Vendetta, they need something tanky. Position 4.
I think they need a mid hero that can do that. They need an Ember.
Yes. There it is.
They have a PL,
I mean, they
a
didn't-
Terrorblade, and
they-
everything.
They didn't have a tanky
But
initiator last game, and it worked.
Yeah.
There's Zeus.
Okay, so
we saw what you did with the Zeus. We're thinking we could do it too.
And he gets a Crystal Maiden on his team.
That's
I
a
love
lot of
mana.
Yeah. Jinx.
Huh. You owe me a K
Uh,
Kona. When?
Nicely done, sir.
Thank
Kind of squished except for the Ogre, which means to leave. Like you look at a lamp like this, and it's like, take care of everyone, leave the Ogre for last.
yeah.
And they will not take too long to take care of everyone else.
So they're predicting it'll be or at least they're wary of it being that side lane Storm they've ran a couple times, or potentially side lane Zeus with the CM, which is definitely possible.
They have no way to jump the Drow either.
That's true.
I think I'd ban the Ember. I think that looks like a pretty smart one. Especially
You-
if they're not going to potentially counterpick in mid.
I mean, don't you just pick DK at that point?
Oh, Dragonite is a good
If
pick.
you're a Vendetta,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
DK's great for the Drow lineup.
Yeah. I like DK on the other team, kind of.
I think
So-
DK's fine on either. DK's a
Yeah.
good hero.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what other mid laner who could jump. They both need mid laners who could jump, honestly. One needs to jump a Drow, and one
And
needs to...
Dragonite does everything. Benefits from draw aura. He has
Mhm.
AoE against the Terrorblade.
Mhm.
Does well in the laning stage. Once he hits level 6, also tower damage for them. This seems just like a really good
Why not
fit.
Razor? I feel like he fits all those bills. He's ranged, he's got the Drow, he's got AoE, he hits towers. Why would Razor never be considered in this situation, but Dragonite would?
I think Razor probably could be, honestly. He's just not played.
Yeah.
You want to snowball with Razor.
I feel like you could be
can't,
picked here.
You don't have enough space to work with, especially on the mid lane. You want to have.
Middle lane's so bad
Yes.
for him.
Yeah.
It's impossible
The
to play him on
Dragon
mid.
Blood is OP as fuck, too, and having a lot of armor, and you're going against... I mean, Drow's the only physical damage right now.
Yeah.
Maybe the 5th pick.
You might
and
just
you're
take
picking
DK
last.
if you're Infamous. Send him to the off lane like King Tekka did. King Tekka just owned off lane DK.
Is Centaur in the pool for?
Yep.
For Infamous, I just love Centaur as an off lane, especially with those Drow lineups. You want to get on top of them.
Yeah.
They get the Crystal Maiden counter to the Phoenix for when she hits level 22. The attack speed talent.
Ooh, game's over at that point. You lose.
GG. I actually do like if I have to first pick support, which happens a lot, obviously, whenever you're playing games.
Yeah.
You might maybe you have one hero to work off of. I will go CM if they have a Phoenix.
They could
just
go
'cause,
for
like, what else can you do?
Marana. They need
Yeah.
some egg hitter. Marana, one of the better ones with the leap attack speed.
You can play really aggressive with CM too. Mirana is just brutal in the lane, man.
Yeah, we felt that yesterday. We
Jeez.
got dumpstered.
We got what was that ogre?
No, we had the
Oh, it was a Drow Venge.
Drow
There was a
Venge.
Drow strat with a Venge Mirana in our lane. Whew, we
You
got
got worked.
worked. It
Sounds
was like
a
some
work.
rank 200 guy. He was way better than Lacoste. He kicked our ass.
Okay. I mean, Ursa can jump if he has a blink dagger. He hits eggs fast if he gets onto it.
And you can put him in the. You're gonna put him in your safe lane because you have
Oh.
Ogre TB and you just put Ogre TB in the off lane. He's still gonna farm like it's a safe lane. I actually like Infamous's lanes, but overall I like Vendetta's draft
I
more.
Okay, so
hate
they-
Vendetta's draft. They lost.
Why?
they went for Invoker, even though I love to have someone who's beefy on the front line once you have a draw lineup. But with Invoker, I think he can disengage with a couple of his spells, so they're good.
I think their lineup's now too slow with Enigma and Invoker and Drow. I feel like they're just going to use TB in the earlier phase of the game where he's still really strong. Take these towers early on, and I feel like they're just going to take the whole map, and there'll be nothing for these three very greedy heroes to farm.
They definitely knew they wanted that Invoker. I don't think the Ursa really played a factor. They knew they wanted it. When they saw the Ursa, they're like, okay, we'll definitely get it now. Just you could tell by the way they picked it
Like,
so swiftly.
If they lose early game Vendetta, they're just gonna
Yeah,
lose
it's
the
over.
game.
Like,
yeah.
'cause
Drow's
they-
not gonna do anything. Invoker also needs 17 to 20 minutes to farm his Aghanons. You have Enigma, who's pretty static hero, and we talked about Silencer. He's got way too nerfed. Also doesn't play well from behind.
I feel like they can take towers with the Terrorblade. They can take Roche with the Ursa. I don't see them contesting early because Egg is so bad in the first levels. But maybe it'll look like last game where Vendetta just runs away in the first 5 minutes and none of that stuff matters. Because
Yeah.
that can just happen without playing the lanes and everything. However, I actually really like
Oh,
Infamous.
you guys are terrible. Yeah, I have to agree with Grant. Vendetta has a clearly better. I think Vendetta wins this game at 25 minutes. You talk about Roche with a Drow Invoker lineup. Roche, Eidolon's Drow is take Roche in like 5 seconds. They melt towers.
But there's Ursa on
Okay.
enemy team, so
You guys-
Roche is gonna be contested.
This
early
is
on,
actually
definitely.
feels
And who
pretty
is
he?
split.
Hype game.
I don't know, yeah, because I kind of lean towards Infamous on this draft.
Infamous!
I think we actually don't have like a really easy decider. We seem pretty split in the panel, so
I'd say Infamous. I think they're squishy, even though they have an Invoker, but way too greedy lineup.
All right, we'll see. Can't
all
wait.
right.
What
I'm
did you say,
wrong.
Grant?
I said Vendetta.
Vendetta. I love to be on the same team as you.
Yeah. Sorry though.
Like,
I don't know,
you
I-
can join me after the first 10 minutes after they get dumpstered in the laning stage.
Yeah, like
Feel free
last
to
game.
join. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think if Roche is contested, like you said, what team do you want to be fighting around Roche? The Black Hole Global
You just need one
Invoker
fight.
team, or do you want to be the Ursa Crystal Maiden team?
There's not gonna be we're gonna run into Roche pit, try to sneak take it, or just 5-man force fight it. You take 2 heroes and you take Roche.
Yeah, I feel like it's just Ogre and Ursa can just do it so easily because Ogre just stands there and
Alright.
tanks it.
I'm not gonna argue with you guys. You guys are pretty
Sounds
smart.
like you're
No,
you're
I'm
Well,
arguing.
look
I'm
at
not
the
arguing.
odds.
Are you
GG
ogering
Bet
us?
knows 164 against 215.
Yep, they know. They know that that's free money if you
Don't-
bet on Vendetta.
Oh,
dumbasses.
Dota Plus has a 62% win chance already
That's
based
'cause
on
it's TB.
draft.
Yeah, TB.
For the Radiant.
TB Inspector.
No, for the Radiant.
Yeah, I told you because
It's
the Drow.
Damn, Grant's so good at that fucking side jumping. Just keeps pulling off his team shirt. Just what are you talking about?
I really do like Vendetta's draft more, but I really do think it's the first 10 minutes. Like whoever wins laning phase definitely could just snowball and end the game because they're both snowbally lineups.
Agree. Here we go. Underway. Game number 2 of King's Cup action here. A sweet, cute little day for us. 2 best of 2s. A doubleheader for Vendetta right now in the midst of their matchup against Infamous. But after this, we have another best of 2 featuring Vendetta versus Wheel. Wheel wreck while whistling. Vendetta need to get a lot of wins here if they want to be able to move into those playoffs to match against the top teams, including J-Storm, who have already secured a spot, as well as Ford Gaming, who are already in there. And then you have what, like Complexity and Pain X,
think
all fighting for
Pain
that
X
spot.
complexity.
Yeah.
Can I cheer for Vendetta at least? I want them to win.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Go
want
for
something
it.
to cheer for next series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheer for the winners. Hell yeah.
Yeah, if they don't win next series, I don't know what to expect, because it could be in a position where we have 2 teams who are out. So We'll have to see.
I haven't done the math yet. I still don't actually know. I've just been making up shit the whole time with numbers.
Yeah,
I love numbers.
maybe they don't know math either, and they'll think they're still in and play with their
They
hearts
had
out.
2 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Vendetta.
I can do
Infamous
math.
is already out.
Yeah,
they
Infamous
can
is
earn
out.
some style points.
Yeah.
With Terrorblade, nah.
Not style. They got Ursa though. Ursa's okay.
It's a 2-for-2 bounty rune split at the start of this one.
They're already swapping lanes on radio.
Yeah, I was going to say assessing the lane setup. We are going to have some audible calls and some switcheroos here. I see.
Ooh, Matthew will see. Doesn't have
Oh,
a
get
TP.
that clarity. Oh.
Hey, what you doing down there?
Devastating.
Oh,
Oh,
we
get
got
him
another one.
again! Oh my God.
He's paying they have awards
That
if they don't.
could actually be a real Jenkins.
Yeah. He's hyperventilating right now. The
Oh.
bag is out.
No, the worst part is they ping that they had a ward behind tower and they don't. He just
Yeah.
like misplayed, so they're gonna like waste 100 gold too.
Oh, God. The full tilt is real. Matthew's job is done for
Dude,
the game.
Matthew, that was so sick. How did he know he's going to instantly clarity again? He just goes right back under.
He is just a thorn in his side right now. Oh, fake Jenkins could be on full tilt alert if trouble continues here.
Oh, his name is Loom Duck for me now because I reconnected.
Loom Duck? Is
Yeah,
that
Loom Duck?
It's not Loom.
No,
it's,
no,
it's
Loom
Low
Duck
Carter's
coaches
player.
Vendetta.
It is their team, yeah.
Scourge McDuck.
Yep. Not Scourge McDuck either.
Where
Good
is
guy
he?
though.
Where is he, Grant?
He's
What is he
on
doing?
Team.
He's on team?
It's a great name.
Not on the Ike's Mike one, but the other one. For some
Team,
reason,
team, no, team.
he's on
Ah.
Team Taeam.
Yes.
It's like T-A-E-M.
You serious?
Yeah,
And
there's-
they're
and
in
then
an
there's
80s
team.
Yeah, I mean,
What is Sammy Boy gonna do in this lane? Man up.
because it's an ogre. What is anyone gonna do in this lane? I think you just leave this
I'll do-
lane. You play 2 lanes.
They might do some work
Nah,
on the
you
ogre.
spoke too soon.
It's an ogre. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He has no
thick.
stout shield. That's why he's taking so much damage.
Wait, what? You have to buy. You don't buy stick in this lane. You don't buy stick ever. You just go.
You don't
stout
buy
shield.
stick
You just
against
get-
Drow Ranger.
Yeah. Stout baby.
Yeah, that is a little odd. I guess he just didn't start with the
Robot
scout.
Vice. Come on.
But
Misses
what
both.
if he decides to go mid, stand there for 2 minutes, get 10 stick charges because he's
top.
playing against Zeus and go top? He's actually on the same
Genius.
team as Zeus, so
Yeah,
never
so
mind.
it might work. If they change stick, it could work.
Brilliant information provided widget area.
Oh, they got the observer.
They did get
That
that
sentry spot did still
Oh,
catch
nice.
it. He
Okay.
did hit the courier.
He put it in a
once,
good
though.
spot to catch both sides.
Yeah.
So good heads up there. They'll take care of it.
I'm intrigued.
Intrigued.
I'm intrigued by this game.
I'm
Okay.
intrigued by you, Grant.
I'm
Thank you.
intrigued.
Look
You
at all-
intrigue me.
Look at all those Fury swipes, even though they're 8 seconds to level 1
Oh.
now.
Scratching at him. It runs back inside. Robo-Vice, the birdie bodyguard.
Yeah, that was a pretty hefty nerf, eh? Like 20 at all levels to 8, 12, 16, 20.
Yeah, just
Fury
ruined
swipes?
his early game.
Whew.
Didn't ruin it, but definitely hurt
It ruined supporters, so.
Ruined supporters, so yeah.
Because he used to be able to bully by constantly having the 20-second threat with the swipe.
And then you could just healing salving. They still have it on him.
Yeah.
It could be a very slow. I mean, no one. I feel like it's gonna be slow paced. Then 10, 15 minutes. Ursa gets a blink. You know.
Robovice just
Invoker.
getting
Weren't you
worked
saying that
here. Why
Vendetta's
is he
gonna-
taking so many?
Take them down in 15 minutes? What?
Yeah. What?
What?
What are you saying? I'm saying it's gonna be a bloodbath at 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that
English.
Infamous is in problem.
They're in
Matthew,
problem 15
problem.
minutes.
Bottom.
Why is he allowed to say it?
I've been like, no one does anything here, but then Ursa gets a blink, and then Invoker gets levels. Then both teams actually want to fight. Right now, it feels like
shifty
only.
shifts here,
No.
but you know it's a flirting game. I like to say. Oh, but there's top lane.
Oh, there's the use of silencer.
Yep.
Yep. Brave little toaster falls.
That's true. Think if you switched. What if you switched Silencer and Ogre teams? Then would you have bet on Vendetta?
Nah.
No.
No.
What would the ogre do?
I don't think.
Go into Drow lane and hit people? Like you
I-
actually have someone to protect Drow in lane?
Well, they should put Enigma against Terrorblade to at least deny some of his farm, and Drow Ranger against Ursa on the bottom would be way better. You're playing melee against the
This
range.
is not Sammy boy. What is you doing?
Woo!
Do they forget that Terrorblade does 250
Enigma bottom,
damage?
also dead.
Oi, oi, oi.
They're not
slowing
setting the
mana.
lanes correctly. That's a big
Yeah.
problem. So they're gonna lose 2 side lanes.
Oh,
He, just
He died to
suicides.
neutrals.
Yeah.
And mid lane, how's mid lane doing? Zeus.
Is owning.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty close, but yeah, Zeus winning.
so 3 lanes going the way of Infamous. Is that what we're seeing here?
I'd say like 2.5.
3 lanes and 3 casters.
Yes.
That's rough, though. I mean, while it's like, yeah, I felt pretty good about Infamous's draft. You know, it is Vendetta who are the team that have potential to fight through and make it to the playoffs, and now they have to battle their way out of what's feeling a losing laning phase.
Well, if my math, they can lose this game and still be fine because if they win the
Yeah,
other
'cause of
four,
Blackstone.
then they'll still be one above.
I think it's like more likely for
Cole and Brax.
tiebreakers if
Yeah.
they lose,
Yeah.
and they could cleanly get in if they just win here flat out.
Yep, bottom though. This
T-
Ursa.
Detours.
If you just keep running, like
If you guys
Remember,
want
guys,
to put our
yeah.
observer in the guillotine,
Remember to vote for Dave.
move for Dave.
I don't know, Ursa like this Phoenix isn't having a good game because they actually have a good lane versus them. Like Crystal Main's just been harassing, and then you have 30-second cooldowns. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you guys picked Vendetta. Infamous, like their lane, their draft, just insane. Simply
There he
insane.
is.
I mean, you can do it once per day. Swap the teams. I'll allow you.
That's
I'm
an
not-
early
at
swap.
10-minute mark.
I'm not taking it now. I'm not taking it. I'm fine
I
with
just
this.
want to look smart.
We
but
got a game ahead
that's
of us.
not
yeah,
gonna
we'll
happen.
See. We'll see.
ever.
This
Never.
game, this is the best kind of game when you're playing this Crystal Maiden. You know, you're not position 5. Ogre's got that covered for you. You're just chilling, harassing people with Crystal Nova in the off lane. This feels so good.
And they have no setup for Sunstrike. What are you gonna set it up with?
Yeah.
Gust?
You gotta hope Gunner owns, I guess. I don't know. He did miss a few last
Black
time
hole.
he
A
played.
tick of Malphith.
One tick. The
Yeah.
level 1 Malphus, please, God.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's gonna have phase boots.
It's a slow burn
Yeah.
right now for Vendetta if they want to get to the dynamite. It's a slow, long fuse.
Ooh, there are 3 top though. They want to. There's 3 top from both teams.
Hard swarm
I
in for
gotta,
Sammy boy.
gotta harass that
He's
ogre.
done for sure. Done for sure.
For sure.
And bottom.
Doesn't get any
Ah.
easier.
Oh,
Enigma
no,
to also
Whisper!
go
What?
down.
Why?
Change it. Oh.
Oh, it might be the Invoker.
Oh, that
Tornado
was so
anyway.
greedy. Zeus had ulti. He should not fully commit to that. Zeus needs the kill. Oh, look at that Sunstrike.
Look at it.
Got him.
Close. But Peter does have Sunder,
Always
though.
coming in.
Sammy
Matthew,
boy is back.
freeze
Give-
him.
No.
Sammy boy is back.
Wow,
the
that was
graveyard.
great
Say,
coordination on
Back
that.
to not winning
We
games.
both sucked the fuck out of that. Let's go. Toaster to fall potentially as well. Massive damage coming in from the Metamorph moves. Thinking about chasing him down. Not necessary because the Crystal Nova of Matthews right
Yeah,
there.
this
Oh,
is-
Vice.
This is gonna fall apart
Do you
real
just-
quick.
Oh, is he
Oh,
going to get out of
oh,
here?
get him! Hit him! Hit him, little guy!
Shockwave.
Oh, that's Satyr.
God.
6.
Dude, if that was Dota 1 Satyr, he's dead. Just there's 2 heroes anywhere near him.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Dota 1 neutral
Dude, those
creeps were
neutrals,
ruthless. They
they
had to
were.
go to sleep because they were so damn violent during the day.
Dude, one of my favorite videos is I still remember. It's the one where creeps slept at night and the ogre went to the ogre camp and was there, and he had like for some reason it was like a double battle for the ogre, and he was trying to farm and he hits him once and the ogre just starts hitting him. I don't know. We gotta find it. It's actually a really funny
Yeah.
video.
The mana burn satyrs were by far the worst.
Yeah,
What
they
about
Chasing
those
someone, they're like,
videos
yeah.
with
Take
the
all your mana.
backtrack on Void?
Oh yeah, those are great. The level 20. If you didn't know, old backtrack was what his level 25 talent used to be, and he always had it.
Oh, RoboZ is going to get finished. A nice
Look at
approach here.
Matthew.
Vendetta
Oh,
on the
Ogre boy.
return.
Smash him,
Trying
baby.
to smack it back. They are going to be able to get the Zeus down, but it could cost them Gunner. The big doofus of moves is Ogre. Trying to
Oh,
club on
God.
4,
They're
but
gonna
now
try
they're
to kill
turning.
him. Are they dumb? It's an ogre.
10 stick
Lots of
charges.
curse.
I told you he'd die.
Pops it, but yep. Does eventually get
-2.
dropped.
That's spade.
Tornado
Good try.
just off the mark. Could have been enough to finish Matthew, but
Oh, the
he
urn.
does manage to step close enough for
He's
the
done.
urn.
He's
And Matthew will burn it up. Sunstrike, not even necessary, but
Gunner
RoboZ
goes
back
down.
from the grave is going to finish off
oh,
Gunner.
Pepita doesn't have Sunder. One more. I told you, dumbass. If you want to change before 10 minutes, I will allow it.
Nah, we're good.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Right back
here.
at it here.
It's all about Whisper. If Whisper just gets a blink early and has a good game, yeah, then Vendetta just loses. But he went for the Aquila, as most people do. Not the biggest fan of it.
Well, what are you gonna do? So, yeah, you're not getting out.
Yeah.
Oh, the 1, 2, 3.
Hello. Dude, Silencer is actually like.
Let's waste it 50 gold plus the experience and gold you could get from a lane.
Yeah.
Silencer's
Sammy
such a
boy.
bad
We've seen him
hero.
in this position before. pushing hard and forward, trying to
Sammy
get
boy.
hold of the objective. Here
Whoa.
comes Savior Gunner.
Oh,
Stepping up with the
shit.
Tornado EMP combo. Sammy Boy looking to go for the pocket TP out. Can't
Oh,
find it. Whisper
so
will
close.
get the hit in. It was so close, but not good enough.
He didn't go Ghost Walk. He's 3 more seconds till he can invoke.
Gunner is going to pay the price for trying to help out. Double kill now.
I mean,
for
what
Whisper.
is it? 20 seconds. Do you
He must have Ghost Walked.
want to
right
swap
there.
a team?
No. I told you. I said Whisper, so I can declare this a victory. If I said Whisper on, so I'm good. I'm good where
Oh,
I'm at.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Stay there where you're good.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool.
Yes. This is looking rough. I mean, once the Enigma gets Octarine, Aghanims, and BKB,
Right.
they're in a good spot. So I'll see you guys in 40.
So that's in like, yeah, I was going to say, so we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I feel like that's a bit of an underrated Aghanims.
He's
The
going
Enigma one.
for
It's so good.
It's
Midas,
actually
so
really
he
sick.
might get some items. He just needs level 15 GPM talent. Let's go.
Yeah, they got to hold out. I mean, there is still all the towers on the map. You know?
If you're playing Enigma and you have Midas, do you get the GPM or the cooldown? I
get
usually get the cooldown.
Yeah, that's usually the build. You don't need that much of a gold. Plus, you're gonna have to use Midas more
Exactly.
often because of the cooldown
And then it works
reduction
on your
and
refresher later and
yes,
everything.
and BKB and Blink and
Yeah.
all your other spells. So
But think
that's
about
pretty
how
nice.
much gold you could get.
You could get, and then you hit that one peak.
Moonshard for
That
people.
one peak real fast, real hard, and you hope it's
But
worth
if you
it.
go for gold talent, your refresher, whatever, is gonna
Board.
come. Yeah, refresher
way
board
faster.
Refresher thingy, whatever. The item that
is gonna
refreshes
come
shit.
also soon, so you don't need the cooldown
First
reduction.
tower. Let's go, Vendetta.
First tower.
I have to say, you really
of the
feel
game.
those 90 GPM talents when you're playing support. It's unbelievable the
There-
difference.
Oh,
it
he
is.
wanted the egg, but that was smart not doing it.
Oh, the hunt's out for Zeus. Moose steps in.
He goes in.
Right on top
Oh.
of Enigma.
Thanks, a black hole.
He
Wow.
wants to hole up the ogre, and
Yep.
he'll take it.
He got his Midas for doing that, though, so it's worth it.
If a kill for Black Hole while it's off, sure, why not, right?
Yep.
Whatever.
Well,
But chase out for Brave
what
Little
is Toaster
Toaster.
doing?
He is on the other
Warding.
side of the planet right now.
that should be an easy D ward. Almost everyone's using that warding spot now top instead of on the little cliff.
Yeah.
Yep,
Like,
they,
this is a really easy one now.
they ping next to it. So they should be taking care of that in due time. Why else
Especially
would
with
that
the
pesky
Zeus.
silencer be there?
Wonder what this guy's doing. Maybe he's farming our jungle. Oh, wait, he can't.
He's just brave.
Yep, already
Yeah,
got
there
it.
it goes.
That's so
The
like versus if you're
value.
not versus Zeus, maybe you do that, but versus Zeus, you definitely don't suicide for that.
And then when you're versus Zeus and a Slark, yeah, you just don't
Yeah.
even buy wards. Support
don't-
life sucks as hell.
Well, that's when you ward the high grounds.
Yeah,
And
you have to be
that's
really
Link
clever.
Dagger. 12 minutes in
Yeah,
on
it's
Ursa,
over.
phase boost, Ring of Aquila plus. Did he go for mana region?
On the Ursa?
Yeah,
Oh, that's so bad. Like you have Crystal Maiden Aura, you have Ring of Aquila. You don't need that much mana.
That's a fair
You
point.
could just
we'll
go for
see.
strength.
Here we go.
Yep, you get these kills, you just go to Rosh. If they actually get both these kills. He has egg though, right?
Oh, there's so many of them.
Yep, right in the middle with a
Global.
global out, though. Crystal Maiden can't
Egg
really
from
follow
behind.
up.
It's owning him. Oh, the pushback into the egg. The gunner's still dead, but
All right.
what? What are you doing there, bud?
Hey, they got the kill on the Zeus, though.
That is
bravo.
a nicely placed egg.
It
Yeah.
was perfect.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
See ya.
Oh,
TP
oh
for
that's
egg,
really
nicely
nice.
done.
That's a Phoenix play right there.
Yeah.
Doing that little trick.
Anyway, I mean, he's getting a little space. He's just gonna die over and over to Ursa now, but
I mean, he has to know that they're rotating over. And he's got to get out. There he goes. Okay. Not too bad. That's a win, I think, for Vendetta, right? 2 for 2 and time for
Midas.
Drow to
wait,
farm.
leave it on Enigma. Let's see. Is he gonna use it? One.
Perfect.
1 second. That is.
Wow.
That is.
Wow.
You gotta respect that. He knows what he's doing. That was actually.
He knows who's watching.
Yeah, he does. My man. I believe Slayer's playing 5. That is low Karn, I'm pretty sure. That is low Karn in the offlane.
No idea.
Because Slayer's playing support.
We'll take your word for it.
You will.
Yes, we will.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Ice Ogre.
Okay.
Vampire Ogre.
Vampire Ogre, Frost Mage.
Yep.
I miss Jack.
That was the dumbest thing he's ever said. I think. Like legitimately, like that's a vampire, right? Jack, that's
Like,
an ogre. what?
Oh,
And then when he's like less drag, I'm like, that's less stat. You mean? Big
Oh,
fight.
yeah. Whisper out.
Oh, he's dead.
And they're
They're
going
all
to take down a
dead.
Drow right away. Ooh, chaos breaks out here. Infamous are in town.
Alright.
And they just slay like the Wild West through this mid lane.
Dude, that's still ridiculous. 225 damage with like Just a
Ugh,
Dragon
bloodlust.
Lance. Like,
Well,
meta
yeah,
is
we had
so nuts.
this game last night where it was like the ogre and the sniper, and they got ahead in the lanes. The game's just over. Just same thing with ogre TB, man. When you bloodlust someone, they're going for these towers, and you can't contest them. They all fall so fast.
Yeah, I think the problem was our Spectre.
Well, we won't want to hang that guy out to dry.
Who is Spectre?
He had,
A
he had
pup?
some
Just a pub
problem hitting
player.
the R button, but that's okay.
He doesn't even use ulti. I land 3. Sometimes I think I took 4-man RP at one point. He doesn't even ulti. And he was
Well, you don't get
he
the
was
Desolate, then.
He
empowered.
was full
all the
HP
time.
empowered radiance.
350 GPM.
To your credit, you waited like 25 minutes before you yelled at him.
Yeah.
Good
I was
patience.
really patient.
Patience from Lacoste.
Yeah, so looking pretty damn good for old Infamy here.
It makes me wonder why Kyle is not more popular. He's got good deep push. His blinding light is good to stop people from sieging on towers, and you know they're not going to have a way to deal with the blind this early in the game.
He's a little greedy.
He can be greedy.
You have to play him in the off lane. It
Laning phase
can
is very
definitely be
awkward.
done, I think.
It's very awkward in laning phase for sure.
I feel like we definitely had one in King's Cup, right? Where they tried to run a dual off lane with
I
someone.
don't think I've seen it yet. Maybe in C
I
region.
think we
but-
did. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Oh,
I
what?
would know. I
I'm
would
pretty
know. if
sure
there was
you
a
It,
missed
it was
it.
just like he would be sitting there like, there's a coddle pick.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even hear.
I would know.
I'm
Well,
almost
they're going for the
positive.
Roche. They're going to get the Roche. I knew it. Free Roche. They might lose a tier 2 bottom.
No sweat off their back. Ooh, big ulti though.
Sammy
Sammy
boy.
boy. Gotta be careful there. There's
Yeah,
a salve
free,
and a heal.
free Roche, you said. Let's go.
Hurry, boys! Please hit it, you morons! Quicker!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no!
It's not fast enough!
The global,
Here they come!
they're still hitting it. They're not
Gushing
killing
him back! It's not gonna be good enough. He's
They're
gonna
getting
walk
it.
right. They do get it. They got it. Alright, they got
Wow.
And the egg.
Grant was right.
it. Woo!
That's going to be a kill on Ogre at least.
That was a sweaty Roche.
Oh, yeah, nice. Got him with the Fire Spirit.
Ogre does get dropped.
Gunner might be dead, though. Yeah.
Jump in. Quick swipe a Gunner.
Enigma. He could cancel the Blink Dagger with Eidolons.
Enigma's running all the way back and out.
Yeah, that looks like a wasted Aegis, right?
That
But,
Aegis.
I mean, you took it away from Earth, right? That's all you care about, I'm sure.
you know, they did get the Roche advantage for themselves.
I can confirm there were no coddles. I
Yeah.
could have swore we saw him. Maybe it got banned.
I think you were talking
Maybe.
about our game from
No, there
2
was.
days ago.
I was
Pugna,
almost positive there was a
Pugna
dual
Coddle
offlane
double
one.
blast.
Yeah, I know that was sweet, but still.
Nah, no coddle yet, unfortunately. Greatest hero in the game.
He's still a lot of
Yeah.
fun, honestly.
Yeah,
Is he? How's he fun to play? Like,
I
you
don't
just sit
know.
You
back.
get so
I
much
just chill.
farm.
I
as
just
a
chill.
Support. It's nice.
Give me a frontliner. I don't want to sit back.
I like sitting back sometimes.
It's fun saving everyone with the blind and completely destroying their teamfight initiations.
Or just destroying your own team with the blinding light.
I've only knocked a couple people out of Chrono, all right?
Black hole, blinding light.
Whoopsie doodle.
Get the fuck out. Yeah, it's happened.
Oh, nice juke by Matthew. He
Yep.
was so aware of that Sunstrike down bottom. He's like left, right, and then I missed.
He was waiting for it.
So smart.
Top, jump in from Whisper, looking to go for Sammy Boy. We've seen him fall in this top lane quite a few
Oh.
times, but he's thinking about turning around. But Ogre's here, stuns him down, and will not allow the fight back.
I love what Zeus is doing, just using the ulti so they see where enemies are.
Yeah.
Like you don't
the
want to
Invoker.
use ulti every time just in a team fight.
KS kills.
Yeah. Well, KSing with Zeus is fine. He has the XP talent, so he's getting more XP out of that. Plus, you need gold at Zeus. You want to get every single kill you can.
Yeah, but KSing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. There's no such thing as KSing, though.
Yeah, but
Chaos.
everybody yells at me in my pubs for it, so it's got to be real.
Hey, we both know you don't get any kills.
We both know you're not playing pubs. Just kidding.
That's true, too.
He is.
Oracle is probably the KS support master, though, I will
He
say.
is. Oh, I don't think you're good.
Okay, he's not gonna-
Oh!
He is not gonna die.
Matthew gone.
Nope, Glimmer Cave too good.
All right, quick snipe from taking out the Crystal Maiden bomb lane.
Me and Dakota used to play some turbos. We went like 0 and 6.
Yeah, yeah. I tried a little Overthrow 2.0, I think, yesterday.
It's 24 people, right? That's too much
That's
for me.
crazy. It's
Look
pretty
at
crazy.
Ogre.
Too much for me.
Ursa's coming. They know.
I know. They indeed.
Ogre. Look at all these sentries.
That's what everyone talks about. Even in the C region, they were mentioning a lot, just how that's the Sentry meta now,
Yeah.
with them being everywhere.
They just last too long not to.
Yeah. Do you think they? What do you think you should do? Make it go to 4 minutes, or make you
I
buy
think-
them on a timer?
I think 4 minutes.
Go
is
back
fine.
to 4. Yeah. I think 6 was a little too much.
No, call me ignorant, but did
All
they
right, you're
just
ignorant,
did they
Dakota.
just
It's pretty new. It was like
What-
before
what'd they
TI.
do? What'd
they
they
made
just
them
change?
6 minutes now instead
They
of 4
extended the
minutes.
time.
Because remember, they
2
used to be like
minutes,
shorter than
2-minute
obs.
extension. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Wow. Yeah. So that's our new meta.
Maybe 4.5 minutes. Get a little in between
A
there.
little better.
Yeah, give him a little better.
That doesn't sound right. 4.5 minutes. What kind of number is that?
4.5. Why not?
4.5.
It is funny how so many
That's a
things in
nice number to
Dota
me.
are balanced around like
4.5.
like 5.
Rounding up numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 is
Yeah.
halfway between,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's either 0 or 5 every single skill. Except then you get things like Sunray where it's like 14, 20, 26, and 32.
This big boy hiding in the trees. Get out of there, little man.
Thanks for the kill. I mean, that's intelligence. My man's getting a little smarter.
Under attack.
But still very swole Terrorblade here
Oh yeah.
for Infamous side, and he's still doing his farming grind thing. He's got the what looks like Hurricane Pike set on Q along with the BKB.
Yes,
Or at least
should
just
be
a
done.
force dive first and then the BKB.
Just keeps tipping him because he keeps countering their wards. Feels bad. Oh, regen rune top. Just thought I'd tell you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're
He's
welcome.
not finishing that guy.
What?
He didn't kill the. Oh, has.
Bash
First hit
it.
bash. Not bad.
Scratch,
Black
scratch,
hole.
scratch, turn around, black hole,
Oh,
global,
Cussed him down.
Nice.
to the low ground and shot him down. Wonderful bait and switch right
I
there.
will say you
You
can't
didn't need
do
global, but yeah, you can't do that versus all three of them.
that. Yeah. Well, just like can't give away this lead like this. Need to wait for your
Alright,
items.
and a
just-
follow-up for CM. Let's see what Vendetta can do with this. Of course, Glimmer Cape.
Nicely done by Matthew.
Glimmer Cape is stalling things out
Sunstrike.
quite a bit. He's going to be good. Does he need to avoid the Sunstrike?
Oh,
He's good.
Wow.
Runs the other side. Slippery when wet, they say.
Matthew God.
Matthew, God. That was like 2 pixels off of hitting him.
Good
Isn't
stuff
it
there.
crazy our whole world is just made of pixels?
I think that's right.
What is a pixel then in the world?
It's just a couple atoms.
Okay, that makes sense. If a
Couple.
pixel is an atom, then yes.
What are we made of? Atoms,
Atoms.
right? Okay. What's an atom made out of?
Pixels.
What's a pixel made out of?
It's on the back of a turtle.
Oh, okay.
It all comes together.
The Google Pixel. Oh,
Gunner
Gun Daddy. Oh,
hit
up
the
strike.
showers to try to stay alive. The Yules too.
Bolt.
But so much damage to get it done. Don't matter. So the silencer will fall as a nice
To the
little,
woods.
I'm out of here.
little cherry on top right there.
Maybe they'll
Oh,
think I have a
Drow.
force staff.
Shadowblade on cooldown.
Uh-oh. They're
Get
running
Drow,
forward.
maybe?
They're running forward. They're taking what they can. It's Sammy Boy.
Oh, the bash.
Confidently forward, feeling he's not going to be out of position, but quick to swarm is going to be Infamous. And now they're also going to be snagging up a tier 2.
I mean, if you want to switch teams, Grant, right now would be the ideal timing.
I wouldn't. Why would I want to switch off Infamous? They're owning.
To the high ground we go for Infamous.
The old 22. I mean, TB got. They said better lanes, right? Dude, Silencer's such a bad hero. I just like
Do you-
realized how bad the hero
Do
is.
you got anything else you want to throw on this?
It's just Silencer's
Is that
bad.
good? Okay.
That's my post-game analysis too. Silencer loses lanes. You need to win lanes, right?
I hope they didn't just pick it just because they didn't have an extra band to get rid of him and they really wanted Enigma
No,
or
I
something.
loved all the combos that they did. Black hole plus.
Yeah, they're
plus
great.
Global.
When they black
But they're
holed
2
that
minutes.
ogre.
Yeah, that one was.
How many times did we see it?
Twice.
0.
What, which one?
Black
Silence
holes?
and Black hole.
Yeah.
We saw the one they
on
just did
solo
on Ursa.
Ursa.
Yeah. They got him. That's 700 gold.
You have a soundboard for that. You don't have to slow tap yourself.
It's easier this
Wait,
way.
his Midas 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna.
He's
I
going
thought he was
the- he's
going to
going the
jungle,
wrong
yeah.
way.
They're like they want to
He's
smoke.
scared, dude. All right.
He better Midas.
Jiggity
smoke.
jungle.
Gold permitted on Matthew. 100.
Oh,
Oh, that
that's-
was the wrong button.
He used it now.
Come on,
He's lost, dude.
in the sauce.
Lost in the wilderness. What's that from?
REM.
Okay.
You know REM's Canadian.
Think so.
Well, we think they are.
you
We were talking
learned
about
that
this yesterday. Yeah.
REM.
Yeah, we were
That's
just
so
listening to
random.
some REM. What song was? Was it "End of the World"? Did you know it, or is it a different song?
Yeah, we know that song.
Dude, no, isn't in that
They're
song?
American. They're
Oh,
from
are they?
Athens, Georgia.
Dude, don't they say like a really suspect line like reach in my pants and I bet you'll feel nuts. Like, it's supposed to be like a good play on words. I'm like, that's not a good play on words at all.
I mean, in today's music, that feels
Yeah.
very tame, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
true.
Incredibly tame.
That's true.
Isn't that Eiffel 65, 69, whatever their
No,
name
that's
is?
Blue.
Music's always been like
Blue.
that, though.
Dude, I love Eiffel 65. Like, not even
Of
just
course
that
you
Blue
do.
song. I DJ with that fire
The
is legitimate
PlayStation
good
song.
Yeah, the PlayStation.
They have a
My
PlayStation
console.
song?
My console.
yeah,
That's what it's called.
yep,
yeah.
yep.
And
I
they
had
just-
that album.
It's a good album.
It's a decent
Euro
album.
pop is fun.
It's decent.
People don't know what you mean when you say I had that album.
like
He
a
had
CD
that
album.
MP3.
Kids today don't
I
know
don't
what
even
a
know if they have
fucking
those.
CD is.
Dude, Move Your Body. Everyone loved like
Move
every.
Your Body.
everybody.
I love.
Everybody.
Before Eiffel 65, there
love
was
Eiffel
Venga
65.
Boys. That was the hype shit.
What song was they?
The Venga bus is coming. Isn't that Europop kind of as
I
well?
thought- Okay, isn't that the? That's not. what
That's
that song-
Swedish,
That's like
right?
the frog song. Or
Crazy
something.
Frog.
Yeah.
No,
Crazy
it's
Frog.
not. That's
Yeah,
not.
Yeah, I thought
Wait,
that
or
was
is that
Crazy
Six
Frog.
Flags? That's Six Flags.
That's Six Flags with the old man dancing. Yeah. With the old, dude, what happened
Yeah,
to that
that
old
is-
guy? I hope he's good. I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's just chilling.
That was Nahaz, bro.
Dancing. Up
He made a
Six
career move.
Flags.
He's on a sabbatical from Six Flags.
We thought he was
That
teaching.
was
he was
the,
just teaching
it,
kids
it
how to
was
have
the,
fun.
it was the Six Flags. It became the
Yeah,
Six
yeah.
Flags song. I remember that
What
now.
is Drow doing?
See a Samuel
Getting
boy.
blasted from above in Power of Zeus?
Damn. We've had remember the first couple days we had like no 1-1s, and like the last four, well, before the break we had like all 1-1s. I wonder
Yeah.
what happened. Teams just learned each other, I guess.
Getting
Learnified.
better.
Learning.
Maybe learning some dotes.
And this is an easy Roche.
Looks pretty simple.
Even though he's level 19, you still go to Earth. I hate Aegis on TV. I actually hate it, unless he's 6 slotted.
Why is it? Because then you either have to like wait to hold Metamorph or
Yeah.
you use it after.
And then
or-
it's like if you die,
All right, now hear me
but
out.
reflection.
I actually like it.
Okay.
All right, so you
I'm
go
here.
high ground, you don't use meta, right?
Yeah.
If they try and get you low before you pop anything, you just sunder them.
Okay. That's
And then suddenly one of these cores is super low and you have initiator, you just kill them.
Oh.
There's like all these kind of funny plays where if they kind of screw up, you can just
Midas
kind of bait
ready,
the Aegis
sorry,
and
Trent.
sunder someone. No.
if you
I
use
just have to
25,
point
you
it
get
out.
2 Sunders there easy. If,
Yeah,
you, if you
exactly.
lead in with, I would
Midas.
agree if
There
you have
it
an Aegis in your 25 for sure, because then you definitely get 2 Sunders.
Oh, his TV's just level 20 at 26 minutes. That's pretty good.
that
That's
seems okay. Is
decent.
that Meepo over there?
Yeah, that's all right. Guess see you later. Tomato Pepita's our new carry.
So who picked up the Aegis?
Happening.
Was it Ursa?
Right now, TB.
Yeah.
Well, if TB is level 20 with the reflection, he
That's fine,
still
yeah.
does the
Stuff.
same thing. Like even though he's a transformation hero.
I feel like I've been giving a lot of love to Matthew this event, but Pepita has played off lane, mid, and now carry, and he's looked good on every role.
Peta's great.
Oh,
Nice quick blink to avoid the potential Tornado EMP combo. So they pull off a bit. Vendetta hold their defense, but there's one man left behind here in the mid lane. As you can see, little silencer is going to get rooted up and finished off. He's out on the sidelines for 30 seconds, still holding that global, but just tier 2s are still under siege. The bottom tier 2 is certainly going to get finished here as Whisper scratches it down. Is
Oh.
that Whisper? I thought Whisper is like WHI. So is that White?
Weisper.
Whisper?
Whisper. Well, think about a wisp, like
That's true.
like
Whisper.
the old wisp.
He's like Wisp. Like he's confused or something.
like he's growling like a bear.
Like he's a pirate. Arr.
Yar. Whisper.
We spire here.
See you later, 2-3.
Pepping it away here. The illusion metamorph damage
Bash.
coming out.
Jeez.
Fighting
Wait, did he just
forward.
come alive? Wait, did he buy back?
black
Whisper has
hole.
cheese. Able to slide out from potential trouble. Sammy Boy is going to get the takedown of Matthew. Sammy Boy's found a decent spot to pop off some decent
die.
damage here, but then Whisper does jump in, quickly finishes him off. I think he should still have that cheese, right? He can use it here if he likes, but it's, you know, Terrorblight, eyes on the prize, going in on these racks. There's that cheese being eaten. Whisper trying to hide it, jumps in from the trees, looking to go for the finish onto that Enigma. Can he get him down? Still holding that black hole. Could find opportunity if he turns around, but there he
BKB.
drops. Global does come off,
He
but
just
Didn't
died
Silencer
again?
just die
Dude,
3
he's
times
died
in a
3
row?
times in 2 minutes. Literally 3 times in
Sun
2
strike.
minutes. I shit you
nice
not.
sidestep, and he's going to even sunder his comrade Moose.
I love how Ogre bought back so he can come
Yeah,
back and
yeah.
get sundered.
What a bro.
I got you, bud. I really hope he, like, Silencer.
He had an
God.
Aegis too.
What level is Silencer?
9 probably.
attack.
TP's level 22. Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
All right, one lane down. Next lane up here for Infamous.
Silencer got so nerfed.
Pep
Oh.
Pep
Way too much.
almost got the ogre.
Dude, the lightning bolt mini stun.
Reflection and everything
He
is going to
took
get
it.
the finish. That's going to be a drought
Moose
out.
lived.
Yep. Dude, the lightning bolt mini stun when you're ahead is so good. I mean, cooldown reduction's better in like a normal game, but in a game you're just running people over.
So what are you
So
saying?
nice.
This is not a normal game?
No, I'm saying this is a stomp. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Oh.
You are not. 27K leads me to believe that this was a crushing.
Defeat almost a K a minute.
How solid could the high ground defense be, though, from Vendetta? Doesn't look too good. Global already committed, remind you. Outget it for a minute. Black Hole is still up, and Enigma is back now.
Oh.
But look at that
Whoa.
damage. Everyone's going to
Whoa.
fall. There's going to be no one around for adding damage on top of a Black Hole, even if there was one.
Yep.
Maybe in a moment. Drow's about to be back.
Enigma can't blink in this game against
And
Zeus.
Zeus is
Oh,
just making it
see
so
ya.
rough. Jump, looking to go for the finish. Can they get him down again before a Black Hole will even be there? Yes! Oh, that's heartbreaking.
He doesn't even have meta. He has meta up in like 10 seconds. They're
Thanks for
diving the
playing
base.
Dota 2.
Give him the ulti, Matthew. Give him the ulti.
Mr. Newell's got it right.
Give him the suicide, Matthew.
Who's
Oh,
again gonna get
hell
sundered?
yeah.
2 sunders for your ogre.
Damn, nice man to dodge
And
there.
back
Zeus
to what's
getting
important.
buildings.
Oh no, brave little toaster, get out of there.
Boom!
Go
Blasted.
for him. Go for him, boys.
Sammy Boy dropped.
Hey, they still have Black Hole.
Oh my god, he got buyback, he comes back, he dies again. No Black Hole. No Black
It's
Hole.
Jenkins.
It's over.
Classic Jenkins.
Someone find Galileo. We can't find the black hole anywhere. Does he find black holes? I'm sure he can.
Yeah, he loves
Yeah, he had
space.
quite the telescope.
He had quite a telescope.
Yeah.
in that
Wasn't he the
day.
one who discovered the hubris or whatever? The Hubble telescope. That's
Yes,
what that was.
I believe. I think he found the Hubble. Yes.
Yeah,
from
he
the
discovered
it.
Galileo, let me remind you, found NASA. All right, he started
Hey, NASA.
and
He
he
crossed
was
the Atlantic and found it there in Florida.
he sailed the Mayweather,
Oh,
the Mayflower
Sunder.
rocket into the moon.
I think he sailed the McGregor across the Atlantic and found NASA.
What's
Yeah.
McGregor?
You know, he's a
Famous
MMA
shit.
fighter.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's right up there with the Mayweather.
What were the other? No one ever remember. What are
The
the? What are
Santa
the 3
Ana,
ships?
the Santa
Okay.
Maria,
and
and
the Mayflower.
No.
What are the other 2 with the Mayflower? 'Cause
The-
there's 3
Oh.
The
of
Santa Clarita.
them. Oh.
That's
A Red
the,
Rose?
That's the Columbus one.
Just
Oh.
kidding, I'm making shit up.
Red Rover, send Lacoste right over. Dude, think about playing that game with a group full of adults.
That would be
You
violent.
just have broken arms.
Yeah,
I'm
that
pretty sure.
would be
I
no
feel
good.
like that.
I
does
wouldn't play.
exist. No, that sounds painful.
And GG's come out. Well,
This
got work.
series 1-1.
stomp
Now
the
they're-
games both ways.
Now they're not out.
They're not
still.
out. They have to win their 4 though.
Yeah, they
They're-
just have to win their
or
other
3.
games,
Can't-
and then
maybe win 3 and they play tiebreakers. Win 4, you're in still. I think.
well, they Braxton still has a game too.
Do they?
Yes, Braxton has one more
And
series.
Paynex as well. Paynex
Yeah.
also has to play them.
We should really
also.
actually just like maybe before tomorrow. We'll definitely have everything ready. I'll actually do it myself.
We
write
have
it
a-
down on paper.
We have approximations now.
That's
I mean,
approximate. Me
we
to
can
Dakota.
theorize all we want, but
Who knows?
who knows what's going to happen?
If this does this and if that, who cares?
If
Let's
this does
just watch.
this and that does that, we don't know unless we're Doctor Strange
Yeah, or Dr. Seuss.
or Doctor
Redfish,
Seuss
bluefish, Brackstone, loosefish. I don't
Or
know.
Dr. Oz.
Goldfish,
Yeah.
or Doctor Oz.
God, I hate
Love
that
Dr.
some
guy.
Pepper.
Dr. Oz.
You like that guy? I had to
Nah.
watch him at friggin' Walmart.
Nah.
Dude, the TV at Walmart. It's either we're either watching
Oh God.
Maury,
Oh yeah.
Dr. Oz, or the
All
Judge
terrible.
shows.
What
Just
about those
fucking
sick
dog
4K TVs, like in the electronics department, where they got like that lion just jumping over and over, and you're like, "Whoa, that is a
Yeah, on my
that is a
break, I'm just gonna go
good-looking
take a
lion.
chair out there and just sit there and like watch it. Like,
Sir, I'd like to look at TV. I'm on
I'm on
break.
break.
I'm on break.
Get the hell away from me. I wouldn't help you even if I wasn't on break. I hate you.
Get the hell away from me. I work in the camping area. All right, we have concluded our first series of the day, but there is potential for an interview to come, so we're going to hold out and see if someone from the great beyond is going to join us. We'll wait. But let's reflect, guys.
Like Terrorblade.
Yeah, let's reflect
Wow.
like Terry.
The
Oh.
lanes were not
Reflection.
set up correctly for them. If Drow Ranger was bottom against Ursa, I think they would get much more out of it. Plus, they would deny the lane and some XP and gold from Terrorblade, even though the outcome would probably be the same. I just didn't like that draft that much.
I need to shave my stash. But yeah, Infamous Whisper's back, and Whisper on that game was good because he hadn't been playing like all of King's Cup.
Yeah,
He
getting
was like
his-
having visa and stuff issues, and he's back. Unfortunately, they're already out. But I mean, you see what he can do. Game 1, well, that he played awful. But game 2 he owned. Like, I don't.
Right.
Who knows? I don't know. Infamous. You're gonna see him at the minor again. Was this their last series in Kings Cup?
Yes. That was the
Uh,
end for Infamous.
That's the end for Infamous. Infamous had been a pleasure.
Yep.
And
It has.
to sum it up, Silencer is
Bad. Garbage.
garbage.
You
I
can
think
a
that's-
lot of
that's
different.
the
Yeah.
word.
He's just like global. You have global. You have a 160-second cooldown. Your level 1 ulti. That's all you're good for. Maybe a last word on Phoenix.
I think it's pretty good with certain lineups. And like
Lacoste?
enabling
I don't
Storm
think so
Spirit.
anymore.
I can't look
or-
at him. I can't look over there.
I'm just saying. I mean, I probably wouldn't pick it, but I can understand how
All
teams would have their
It's
their
not
thoughts.
first pick.
They're used to
let's
picking it.
say.
I mean, Cinderin was picking it all that Las Vegas.
Yeah,
event, and-
that sure means a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Hey, they won. They beat Lions.
Cinder win. Well, he doesn't do much.
Didn't
of
they
that.
beat J-Storm too?
Yeah, they didn't make
They
playoffs.
took
so.
one
Wait,
game
yeah, they
from
did.
them.
Yeah,
Wait,
They
did
did play
that's pretty
J-Storm and won.
impressive
True.
for a stack
I mean, that's his like real team though. So you want to do better than okay.
with Tomato.
Tomato's better than Kazar. So no offense, Tomato's the man.
Tomato was the man.
I don't
I'm gonna
know,
have to
yeah,
concur on that one.
It's I don't know. Infamous. They're at the minor. I don't know if they do
All right.
bad at the minor. I think they're gonna definitely swap up some players. It sucks to say that, but you only have so much time to teach these new players. So like Moose is still pretty new to the scene. Whisper as well.
Yeah.
He's playing pretty well, but I mean, they've had about 2 months now, and if you don't do anything at the minor, see ya somebody.
So let me do some quick maths for you here, Grant, because I know you're wondering.
Thank you.
J-Storm is still the only person secured after all
J-Storm
this.
is in.
They're first.
So Pain X, they're still sitting at 8 points. We got Braxton at 7. Pain, they're pretty easy because they only have one series left, right? Oh no, sorry, they have 2 series left. One of them is versus Braxton, and then one of them is versus Vendetta.
They're
So
losing one of those.
when do we get Cole? They're not today, right? They're
No,
tomorrow.
they're likely tomorrow.
So
'cause
that'll
they
be
were in
kind of
Vegas.
exciting.
That's all that's left tomorrow. It's 3 best of 2s tomorrow.
Yep,
And we're
then
done.
So
possibly
3.
tiebreakers.
Possibly.
So Vendetta can get themselves to 5 points if they 2-0 wheel, and then here we go. Yeah, see this, Greg? Can you see all this?
Production
Yeah.
On this?
value.
All right. So we got this is the big match that's coming up now. So if they were to win this, that would put them at 5 points because we're not updated yet, right?
Yeah.
Because they got their 3rd point, so
So
they'll be
one
at
below
5.
Cole.
One below Cole, and then tomorrow, our boys on Vendetta will be playing up against Pain X. So that will put them to 7 potentially. So they're at the point now where they can only tie for 7. So if
Okay.
anyone gets above 7, if 2 teams get above 7, then they're done. Vendetta's going to be out, right?
Yeah.
But for now, they have to rely on these other teams.
Yeah.
And the Braxton Pain X, that's a pretty deciding match, too.
All 3 matches actually matter tomorrow.
It's kind of like one of those ones where if they
And
go
this one
1-1,
does.
they're probably going to both get in. I feel like it's going to be one of those, you know what I mean?
Braxton. Yeah.
Yeah,
Braxton,
whereas if like
X.
Pain X ends up going 2-0, maybe Cole's going to be in some spot where they'll have 8 points or something. So it's going to be interesting.
All right. Well, it seems like we are going to be moving on. They're
like
they're not
moving
going to
on.
be stepping forward. That's fine. We're fine with moving on. We're going to be having a bit of the same here, right? So another Vendetta versus Wheel matchup. Vendetta fighting for their lives. Wheel are mathematically already out, but they are trying to be the gatekeepers. They're still practicing. They're trying to be crisp and ready to go. So if you want us to be crisp and ready to go, I think we need to have a break and refreshen up a bit. So when we come back, it's time for our first role swap of the day. We'll
And
see
last.
you. And last, you're right on that. We'll see
Finger
you.
guns out
Again?
every single time.
Every
I
single
would,
time.
but my hand's so full with this monster.
Vendetta versus Wheelwreck while whistling coming up next. We'll see you soon.